In this video, I am going to compare Sunnyvale and Fremont vis-a-vis on about 9 different parameters. If that's what you are looking for, stay tuned. What's up everybody? If this is the first time you're here in my channel and you want to know everything there is to know about Bay Area, living, working, dining, chilling, sleeping here, do subscribe to the channel and tap on that bell button so that you are notified every time I drop in a new video. At number 1 we have weather. Well, I've been tracking the weather on Fremont versus Sunnyvale for about a month now. The temperature is not similar, but they are same. So if it is 73 Fahrenheit here, it's the same here in Sunnyvale. If it's 50 Fahrenheit here, it's the same there. So you are looking at same temperature whether you go in whether you choose to live in Fremont or in Sunnyvale. At number 2 is safety. Bay Area in general is safe. Most of the suburbs are safe, and when it comes to Sunnyvale, it was listed as the second safest city across California, and Fremont, well, it made to the top 25. So they are both safe. I have been staying here in Fremont for about 45 years now, and I haven't heard of any violent crime here, so I can vouch for that. At number 3 we have schools. Well, schools in Sunnyvale are rated from 3 to 7 or 8, and schools in Fremont rate from 6 to 9. So where you buy a house really matters. Even within these suburbs, you could either end up with schools that are rated at 6, or you could end up with schools that are rated at 3. And the difference between the schools in Sunnyvale and Fremont is in Fremont you are served by all Fremont Unified School District, and Sunnyvale is served by schools both from Sunnyvale and from Mountain View. The schools from Mountain View are good, and they're more likely to serve your house, your area if the property is more towards the Mountain View. At number 4 we have the geographical placement. Now if you consider Fremont against the rest of the suburbs here in the East Bay, then Fremont is strategically placed, and if you look at Sunnyvale, that is also strategically, geographically in the peninsula. Sunnyvale is closer to tech giants that's in the peninsula. Fremont is equidistant from San Francisco Airport and San Jose Airport. For Sunnyvale is closer to the San Jose Airport. It takes about 20-25 minutes to reach there, and it takes about 45 minutes during traffic to reach San Francisco Airport. Like I said, Sunnyvale is definitely more close to tech giants than Fremont. In Sunnyvale itself, you have LinkedIn headquarters, you have Yahoo headquarters, you also have offices from Amazon, Google, and you have Apple at the border of Cupertino, and of course you have a lot of startups that's based out of Menlo Park or Palo Alto, which again of course is closer to Sunnyvale than to Fremont. If you have liked the information that I have provided to you till now, I have a favor to ask of you. Pause the video, like the video. This way I will know that I have provided the information that you were looking for, and it will help me grow, it will help my channel grow, and it will definitely tell YouTube that I'm providing value and I'm providing the information that people out there are looking for. Thank you. Now coming to parks and trails. Both the cities have a lot of parks. In Fremont, each neighborhood has about 2 to 3 small decent sized parks, and in Sunnyvale you have one big park in each of the neighborhoods, so 1 or 2. In Sunnyvale, all of these parks come with attached tennis courts, not so in Fremont, but both of them are well maintained. Pretty much all the parks in both the suburbs have play structures for kids. You will see in parks in both the suburbs people taking their dogs out for walk, they themselves going out for walking, jogging, running. Both the suburbs are very dog friendly. When it comes to trails, both the suburbs have a lot of trails if you're interested in hiking and all of that. Next, coming to the beaches, both the suburbs are about 20 minutes away from the closest beach. And next point is of course the real estate. What else did you expect? Okay, so real estate and cost of living, because they kind of go hand in hand. Real estate is a major component of the cost of living, and also because the utilities and any other costs that you could incur when you live here, cost of utilities, cost of gas, anything else is pretty much similar. Cost of groceries, so they're all pretty much similar. Taxes is similar, but the difference is mostly in the housing. The median price in Sunnyvale right now is about 2 million, and that in Fremont is about 1.8 to 2 million. So comparatively, Fremont is a little more cheaper than the houses in Sunnyvale. Next is diversity. Now both Sunnyvale and Fremont were similar in diversity too. So Asians dominate in both the suburbs, and you also have a good percentage of whites. The percentage of African Americans is lower in both the suburbs. The diversity in the Asian population is similar in both the suburbs. You have Chinese, you have Indians, you have Filipino, you have Vietnamese. While you find more Afghans here in Fremont, you will find more Taiwanese in Sunnyvale. The diverse population in both suburbs bring along with them rich cuisine culture. So of course, to provide for different cultures, you have a lot of Indian, you have a lot of Indian, you have a lot of Chinese, Thai, Korean, Taiwanese, Afghan restaurants in both the suburbs. And in Sunnyvale in particular, you will find a lot of restaurants serving the Middle Eastern and Mediterranean cuisine. The cost of food is pretty much similar in both the suburbs. On an average, it costs about $40 to $50 for a family of 4. The finer the restaurant gets, the food costs about $80 to $90 for a family of 4. Last but not the least is downtown and nightlife. You have a downtown in Sunnyvale, you don't have it in Fremont. When it comes to nightlife, even though you have downtown in Sunnyvale, it doesn't really have a good nightlife. And of course, same with Fremont, both of them lack in good nightlife. So if you are bored of the downtown in Sunnyvale, you have an option to go to San Jose downtown, or Palo Alto downtown, or Mountain View downtown, and of course the San Francisco downtown. And all of these are much closer to Sunnyvale than to Fremont. So there you go. There is kind of really no competition between Sunnyvale and Fremont. Sunnyvale wins hands down. So in general, in summary, Sunnyvale is a decent place, is much less costlier to live in than any of the other suburbs in Peninsula, and Fremont is strategically placed and very comparable to other suburbs on the East Bay. That is, if you are comparing against say Dublin or Pleasanton. Both these suburbs are very family friendly, both of them are dog friendly, both of them are pet friendly, and this is where you would really want to raise a family. There's not much of nightlife here, but what that means is a good place for you to raise your family. So if you are puzzled with whether you want to choose and live in Fremont or whether you want to choose and live in Sunnyvale, that really depends on various factors like where you work, who you work for, where they have their office setup, and how you are financially positioned. If you are in Sunnyvale, like I said, many public schools are not that highly rated. So I have a couple of friends who are based in Sunnyvale, and they have their kids going to private school, and that can cost you anywhere to the north of $25,000. That apart from the fees that you pay individually for each of the clubs that your kids might join in the school. So if you're thinking of moving to the Bay Area, do give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, or ping us on WhatsApp or Signal, and we would love to connect with you. We'll be able to guide you, help you, assist you, serve you better once we understand you, once we understand your needs, housing needs, once we understand what's important to you. Until next video, see you then.